Hey, y'all. I don't know how many of y'all in here. Turn it down. Turn it down. Excuse me. The toddler is acting a fool. I just turned his tablet down. He turned it back up. I don't want to get a copyright strike. So we got to turn it down. Turn it down, or I'm going to take it. No tablet for you. Because you don't know how to act. Are you finished? You let me know when you're done. It's nap time. He's acting up. Come over here. Come over here. Because it's nap time. It's been 3 months. Come here. Come here. Come to mommy. Come to mommy. Come on. It's been 3 months. It's nap time for him. Hey, excuse me. Don't show off for the camera.
Okay.
Do not.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Latundra. How you doing? Oh my goodness. All right. I'm trying to get it together. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Talk that way. He's seeing himself over here. Look this way.
Mommy.
Yes, that's mommy.
A firefly.
Yeah.
A firefly.
Okay. Wait. Hey, Tundra, how you doing? Oh, goodness me.
Yeah. I have it.
Yes, your tablet. All right. We're gonna give people little bit of a chance to come in.
Oh
Because
no.
I didn't give much notice, just a few minutes. So hopefully I can remember my password here. I don't think I do. Uh-oh. Hmm. Let's see. That is not it. Well, let's see. Is this it? That's not it either. Oh, I don't want to reset my password. Hey, Miss Lex. Lex. Latundra, you're doing good. Oh my gosh, it's nap time for him, and so he's on 1,000. So I gotta get him to calm down. And he just went to the other side of the room and turned the tablet all the way back up again. So I may have to chase him down. But right now, I'm trying to um I'm trying to sign in so I can see. All right, hold on, give me a second. Okay. All right. Give me a second. I don't know what it wants. This can't be it, is it? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, give me a second. I know it paused my video. Give me a second here. No, I think I know what I did. Okay. All right, I'm back, y'all. Potty training. Oh my gosh, potty training. Can y'all tell me real quick? Can y'all hear his tablet in the background? Because I might have to get up again. Potty training is an up and down process, right? He decided he wanted to go to the potty on his own. It was very low pressure. I've been cultivating that. He did good where he wasn't pooping. It took me a week to get him to poop in a pot. Then he was pooping in the pot. And then we went through this long period of time where he didn't poop in the pot for some time because he just happened to be doing his number twos like first thing in the morning or right when we would get home from the sitter, and he'd still have on a pull up. And so I realized that he had gone a long time without actually doing number two in the pot. So I tried to see if I could get him to go in the pot, and he started having issues. Like he completely backtracked, didn't want to poop in the pot. So we went through this whole stint where he was pooping on the floor. I just could like he has telltale signs, and I try to get him to the pot, but he kind of just when he runs around when he really can't hold it anymore. And so by the time I see the telltale signs, he really can't hold it, and he kind of just freezes and assumes the stance and just goes. So that's been difficult. As a matter of fact, a couple of weekends ago, he went on the floor, decided it was Play-Doh, was playing all in it. I mean, had it smeared all up and down his legs, in between his toes, on the floor, on the windowsill. He has this corner he likes to go to when he wants to do number two. I call it his little privacy corner. And so he was in that corner doing all of that. And then I guess when he got done, he decided to come tell me that he pooped. Usually he would poop on the floor and then come tell me, poopy, poopy. So this time he didn't tell me. He decided to sit there and play in it. I probably wouldn't have been as upset if I wasn't having back problems, and the way my back was feeling and having to clean all that up. Like it was like a whole pick you up, take you to the shower, hose you down type situation. You know what I'm saying? So um it's crazy. So I will say we've had some progress since then. Like a girlfriend of mine suggested putting the potty in that corner, and so I did that the very next day after that whole incident, and he did go number two in the pot, which was great. But then he decided he didn't want to go to the pot anymore at all for the next week, and so he just wanted to sit on the big toilet. So so that was fine with me for him getting up on the big toilet. He had been getting himself on the big toilet for some time now, just not every time. And so now at least he was peeing and pooping in the big toilet. So I was great with that. So, but he was just refusing to go to the pot. And then even at the sitter, he was giving her a hard time about going to the pot. So I told her he was doing the same at home, but he has no problem going on the big toilet. So she's been offering him that, and he's been doing great with her. I will say Friday I was in the shower and he closed the bathroom door on me. And sometimes he can get back in and sometimes he can't. And it was morning time. He had not pooped yet. And so I was worried that maybe he might have to go and, couldn't get back in. So, hey Arlette, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna get back to you, Miss Lex Lex. Hey Arlette. So what he did. So I opened the door when I got out of the shower. He didn't come running into the bathroom. So I'm in there. I'm brushing my teeth, and then he runs into the bathroom. He goes, "Yay, pee pee poo poo poo!" And I was just like, "Where?" So I come in the living room and I'm looking around just to make sure it's not on the floor. And lo and behold, he had gone in the pot. So he's back to going potty in the pot. So I don't know. kind of doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Just doing his own thing. So I'm just glad that he's going back. He's back to going in the pot. He does take himself to the bathroom. He goes so many times, but he plays in the toilet. I can't even tell you how many things I have fished out of the toilet, the big toilet. And he will play in the pot as well. So that's the only thing. It's like I don't mind him taking himself to the bathroom, but he can't be left alone because he will. It will just be a whole disgusting thing. Hello, come here. Come to mommy. The people want to see you. Bring the tablet. Bring the tablet, please. Come on. Yeah, the people want to see you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to say hi to the people? There we go. All right, give me a second. All right, sorry about that. I was trying to get in everything with the phone. Come back. Come back. Come give mommy a hug. Hugs for mommy. Oh, yeah, hugs for mommy. Come here. The people want to say hi. Yes. Hey, Rachel Faye. Say hi to the people. Say hello. Say hi, people. Hi, aunties. Say hi. You don't gotta grab me like that. Say hi, hello. You just want to wave. You don't want to say hi. Okay, go get your tablet, but just turn the volume down. Okay. Okay. That is where we are. So, I'm telling you, excuse me, sir. Come. Oh, here we go. Come here. Come here. This is why I'm prepared. Come here. No, 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 no. Come to mommy. Come to mommy, please. No, no. Come to mommy. Let mommy help you.
Oh, a poopy.
I know. I know.
Oh.
That's why mommy wants you to hold on. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard him, but he said, use your hands. He said, I poopy. So he has on a pull up. So he didn't ask to go. Stop.
Oh, no. Poopy.
Yes, you poopy. Let mommy clean you up, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna try not to get any of this on camera, but all right, let mommy. All right, I'm telling you, mommy do this. Don't do that. Mommy duties never end. Wait a minute, baby. Wait. No, give me this. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, I'm telling you, I was really trying to get him to go before I came on. Wait. Don't knock the camera over, please. But he goes when he kind of wants to. Wait a minute. No, wait. No, wait. Don't climb up here. You wait. You wait. Baby shark, yes. But let mommy finish. Mommy's not finished cleaning you.
Baby shark.
Okay. No copyright, okay?
Boy.
We don't own that song.
Boy.
Cat Boy, yes. Cat Boy from PJ Masks.
Oh, yeah. Leave me.
Hold on. PJ Masks, yes. Come here. Bend over, please. Give me this.
No.
That's trash.
Boy.
Come here.
What's the red? And
All right, sorry. Mommy's work is never done. Come on, you poopy.
huh?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What what are the odds that we will be talking about his potty training and then he would go poopy? Hey, he's changing the light. He's found the button to change the lights, so bear with me. Come here, put this on. Let me look at you. Stand back. Stand back. Let me make sure there's no mess. Excuse you. Excuse you. Come on, put this on so you don't expose yourself to the people.
Right.
Come on, get your foot in there.
Oh. What?
Come on. Come on. Okay. I'm telling you. That mommy's work is never done.
That's a dog.
Yes, it's never done. All right, we gotta make sure you're dressed for the people. Wait, 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 wait. Come here, because this is not on right. You're so quick to walk away. You good? You feel good now? Oh, fresh bum bum?
Yeah.
Yes. Ugh, okay. All right. Now I can focus. Again. Uh, he's gonna have to go again pretty soon. So anyway, all right. I know, lots of laughs. He is. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. He has gotten so big. He's gotten tall. He's gotten tall. He's reaching and climbing everything. Let me see. Okay. He's reaching and climbing on everything. And I'm constantly trying not to be too crazy. He's like literally jumping off the couch and wait, let me see if I can fix this camera. I don't even know if that was even the same angle. He came over here, kind of messed up everything. All right. No. What happened? Switch. Okay. Um, how has work been? Work has been super busy. Super busy. Okay. Hold on. I'm just trying to get this chat up so I make sure I don't miss anything. All right. I feel like I'm like so unprepared, but I am prepared. I'm unprepared but prepared at the same time. Get back over here. Okay. Work has been super crazy. Hey Mika T, I see you, girl. So y'all let me know if y'all can hear his tablet because I want to make sure that I get that turned down because we don't need any copyright strikes over here. Um yeah, work's been crazy. I've had this crazy customer I've been dealing with last year. We finally got them live. And well, I got 3 more projects to go. I was just dealing with not a crazy customer. They're actually really nice, but it's been very challenging working on their project. But I think I finally am done with them and I can focus on my other 2 projects now. So, to say the least, I can breathe just a little bit. But work's just been super busy. The last few weeks I've been dealing with some really like debilitating back pain. Like to the I can barely walk kind of back pain. I've been talking to a few people. I literally no, no sir. I've been talking to you come here because you sprayed that in your face. Come here. I already told you you're not supposed to touch that. I hope you didn't eat it. And if you did, I hope it tastes real nasty so you don't do it again. He sprayed himself with the clean tree. He's got this asphyxiation with spray bottles. He has to spray himself. It's driving me crazy. And unfortunately, that bottle. No, I can't lock. Let me just move it out of his way. I'll be right back. No, sir. I don't know how many times I got to tell you. No, sir. Turn this down. Turn this down.
No, what? It's time.
Turn it down. Had a volume on. You need to turn it down. see. You cannot get it. Okay, you're trying to make life difficult. In a minute, I'm gonna make you sit with me. If I gotta get up one more time, and then it's gonna be nap time for you. Okay. Hey, Nikki Kylie. Hey, girl. Okay. All right. So I'm back. What was I saying? Debilitating back pain. Between acupuncture and chiro. Um. The no, I know exactly what. Between acupuncture and chiro, my back is on the mend. On the mend. So let's see here. She thought it was a nerve. It was something very soon. Care to share the rest of the story? Okay. No. So Miss Lexus, what I was trying to get at is that I need. Excuse me, sir. No. This is the last time. Get over here. Come to mommy right now. Come to mommy right now, because you're not listening. Wear your listening ears. It's nap. Yes, it's nap time for you. So you sit here, because it's nap time. Don't bite your nails. Don't bite your nails. You sit here. No, 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 no. Go get your tablet, and you come right back. Get your tablet and come back. Because you're getting into stuff you know you're not supposed to touch, because you see me with this laptop in my lap and the camera that I'm talking to, and you think you think nobody's watching you. Okay. No, so I know exactly what my back pain is from. My couch has been broken. So it wasn't level, and I sit on my couch all day for work. And so my hips were not level. I was already experiencing issues from that. And the chiropractor explained it to be a psoas muscle, psoas spelled PSOAS. Explained that to be a psoas muscle issue, and recommended some stretches, which I wasn't exactly doing consistently. So where it really got bad is work picked up. I was trying to be a little bit more focused. I started using my ottoman as sort of like a table, which meant now not only was I sitting on a couch that wasn't level, but now so my hips are not level all day long, and I sit for hours on end. Now I'm sitting more upright instead of a lean back position, so I'm putting more pressure on my lower back, and that is what caused the issue. So when it got really, 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 really bad, and I went in for an adjustment again, my chiropractor said that it was definitely the psoas muscle was tight. You sit for long periods of time, the psoas muscles tend to contract. And then my lower back on the most of my pain was like in the middle, but more focused like to the right. And so the left side of my back was extremely tight, like my entire lower back. So he couldn't even adjust me until he loosened all of that up. And so he adjusted me. I got some relief, not a whole lot. And then the next day, it was enough where I didn't want to cry. But the next day, I got acupuncture, and she focused on that area. She used the TENS machine, which they call E-stem, where they put the TENS machine on the needles. And I got like, it wasn't, I'm not gonna say it was instant. I was still in a lot of pain when I left there. I was a little sore when I left there as well from the E-stem. But somehow in the afternoon, I got up from my seated position, and it was the easiest I had been able to get up in over a week. So, and then it's just been progressively getting better from there. And then I've been adamant about doing my psoas stretches when I've been sitting for long periods of time. So I am able to stand up for longer periods of time. I'm still not 100%, but I am in a way better situation as far as my back goes, where I can actually clean up. I can stand long enough to cook a meal. You know, it's not a struggle for me to get out of the bed or to get up or sit down from seated positions. it just got really, really bad. And that's just among all the other crap that's been going on. So yeah. So my back, I know exactly what it is. It's definitely getting better. Um, but I totally did it to myself. But like I said, I'm at this point where it's like I need to throw my whole house away because in addition to my couch being broke, I mentioned some time ago that my microwave blew up a long time ago. So I got a little counter microwave, but the heating elements in my oven is going. So basically, I need a whole new kitchen, like cabinets, counters, and appliances. I've been fighting an insurance battle since January of this year, where now I have to get my entire house repiped. I have to get my half my driveway repaved. That's just, those two things are just to keep my house insured. So it's just like, let's just throw the whole house away and start over. That's where I'm at. Like, throw the whole house away and start over because I also have a tree in my backyard that I want to get out. And saying that since I bought the house, I've been here almost 15 years, and then I have to get the fencing in my backyard. Basically, I need new fencing in my backyard before my backyard becomes usable at all. So let's throw the whole house away and start over. That's all I can say there. All I can say there. All right. Let's see. Such a big boy. Feel like the last time I saw him was New Year's Eve. Oh, make it see. I don't know. I did a live 3 months ago. I think you were on that live. He was all up in the camera then too. Um Hey Shar. Hey girl, hey. So it's just been a lot. It's been a lot. So I want to say last time we met, that was 3 months ago. So that would have been February. I don't know if I had gone to the endocrinologist or not, but a lot has been going on. So I think at least the last time I talked, I said that I had made the appointment with my RE. I made that appointment on January 31st. I couldn't get the earliest appointment I could get was March 17th, right? So um got that, so I had that appointment. But before I had that appointment, I had an appointment with my endocrinologist, and my A1C did not come back great. It was like 9.2, which is really bad. But when I went in with the RE, of course, he ordered some preconception blood work, which fortunately enough, I saw him on Thursday and my cycle started on Sunday. So I was able to get that blood work relatively quickly. So I got that done. But well, so and well, I'll say in that blood work, my A1C was already down just a month from the endocrinologist blood work to 7.8, which was great. So we went from 9.2 to 7.8 in a month, and then I knew I would have follow-up blood work with the endocrinologist 2 months later. So I have since had that blood work. Now my A1C is now down to 6.5. So hallelujah there. Um, I know New Year's we were talking about Ozempic and all that medication to help control or help get better control of my glucose and get my A1C down and perhaps lose some weight. So that has been a struggle in the last 3-4 months as well. So that appointment with the endocrinologist that I had in February, I did end up getting the Ozempic, but it was a challenge, I'm going to say, as far as paying for the Ozempic, right? Because the way my insurance is set up, I have a deductible and I have to exhaust that deductible before they pay in even for prescriptions. So what that meant is, and this took me calling because all of the medications he was trying to prescribe to kind of help me lose weight and stuff, all those medications were coming up $700, $800, $1,200 for the month, right? And so I'm like, what is it that we need to do to make this medication like affordable. So I got pulled out my medical card, bless the baby, and I called up to find out what was necessary on these prescriptions. And it turns out that my prescriptions were tied to my deductible, which is why they were coming back so high. So, and then once I exhausted my deductible, then I would have sort of like a regular copay on the prescription. So that turned out being the Ozempic was coming back at $870 for the month. I had a manufacturer's coupon that only took $150 off of that 870. So I paid, so for the first month of Ozempic, I am now in my fourth month of Ozempic. So the first month I paid $720. The second month I paid $720. The yes. OMG, yes. Because my deductible is $3,000, right? It's a family deductible because it's both myself and baby G. So if it was just me, my deductible would only be $1,500. But it's the beginning of the year, and so deductibles start over at the beginning of the year. So first month 720. This is between my insurance, the deductible, and the manufacturer's coupon. The good news here is my insurance was counting the 870. So I actually was getting a deal because I had the manufacturer's coupon. So the insurance counted 870 against my deductible, even though I was only paying the 720. So first month 720, second month 720. The third month was $212, and the fourth month finally $25 because I finally exhausted my deductible right before the end of March. So yeah, it was tough. It was tough because I wasn't expecting to spend $3,000 in medical expenses in the first 3 months of the year. Right. And I think the only thing that made me okay with it was the fact that I knew I was trying to do IVF this year, and IVF is covered 100%, right? With whatever insurance would cover, right? Let's be clear there, because there are some things insurance doesn't cover. I still have to pay out of pocket for that. But IVF, the procedures are covered at 100% once I reach my deductible. So at any rate, I was going to spend that $3,000 this year. It was just a matter of when, and that when was not what I was expecting. And it's crazy because I was paying for blood work. He swallowed a penny. I had to pay some money on that, on the urgent care. Like, all of this was going on in the first 3 months of the year. Like, he swallowed a penny, so we had to go to urgent care, get that x-ray. That was $180. I'm now my appointment with the new RE was March 17th. So that was $190 for that appointment. The blood work was like another $100 and something. Like I said, my cycle came on pretty quickly. So with the cycle coming on pretty quickly, that also put me in line to get my HSG. The hospital wanted $732 to do that, but I wasn't paying that up front because I was so close to my deductible. So I was like, can y'all just bill me? But they took forever billing insurance, which is, so I expected them to submit the claim to insurance. So that would have exhausted my deductible, because I was, for the third month of Ozempic, I was expecting to pay the $25 and just have the bill from the hospital come in. But they took forever submitting their claim. So I ended up having to pay the $212 for the third month of Ozempic. And then by the time, so that pretty much exhausted my deductible. So by the time the hospital put their claim in, I had no responsibility for them. Now, can you imagine if I'd have paid that $730 some odd dollars up front, and that would have just been sitting in limbo? You gotta pay attention to your insurance, people. Pay attention to your insurance. Don't pay no money out there, because I'm gonna tell you, when I was going through TTC before for baby G, and my previous RE wasn't putting in those pre-offs, and I had to pay that money up front, you know, even though the procedures were approved, I had to pay that money because the approval was not in at the time that I need to have it done. It did get approved, but they would not refund me my money until they got their money from the insurance. And let me tell you, I stalked it because it was like over $3,500, and so it took a year for insurance to pay them. A year. So once insurance finally paid them and they got listed as paid, then I could call them and ask them for my refund. So it took a year. I wasn't trying to ask like $3,500 just sitting out in limbo waiting to get it back for a year. It's crazy. Ain't no interest on that money. You know what I'm saying? So just a mess. Excuse you, sir. So fortunately I have an HSA account, but unfortunately HSA does not work like FSA, right? If I had an FSA, I would have been good because all the money that I went to put in, because this year, because I was doing the IVF and I knew I had stuff that insurance would not pay for, I opted to contribute $5,000 this year. Now, if this was an FSA account, all 5,000 of those dollars would have been available to me on January 1. But because it's an HSA account, it works like a bank account. So you can only spend the money that's there. So, of course, I was overrunning the HSA account with all these things that I had to pay for. And thank goodness I walked into the year with about $1,100 in the account already. So that helped a lot too, but I had to pay a lot out of pocket, and I'm still waiting to get reimbursements because the money comes in kind of when it comes in. So, so all of that was going on too. So it's just been crazy, and I've just been trying my best to just remain sane, just remain sane. But the good news is, I've been working hard. I am down like 20 pounds since February, so I'm doing something right, and so that got a little interrupted with my back pain and all of that because I, couldn't really move as much and all of that. So that kind of slowed down. But, I've been recording some videos. Let me just tell you, Ozempic was supposed to help me lose weight. I only lost about 10 pounds on Ozempic and then nothing. I stopped losing weight completely on Ozempic. I didn't gain any, but I wasn't losing any. And so I had to, move on to something else. And I believe that is helping. I've been recording videos for all of this stuff. So when I get some time, actually I have some vacation time that I put in for July. Hopefully, I can get some time to edit all of these videos and catch up because things are moving. I was trying to work towards a July egg retrieval. It's looking like I might not make July because the RE wants medical clearances from not only my endocrinologist, but my primary care physician and a maternal fetal medicine doctor. Now, I felt that clearance was going to come the easiest from my endocrinologist, but it was going to require me to get my A1C under 7. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it there by this past appointment that I went, but I did. Like I said, my A1C is back down to 6.5, and he said at 6.5, I'm okay to get pregnant again from an insulin resistance point of view. I do have an appointment with my primary care physician, but that's not until the 27th. And she is the one who has to write the scripts for me to get the EKG and the chest grade that I need. And so I know she'll be happy to see that my A1C is down to 6.5, but I don't know how she's going to feel about my weight in general. Even though I've lost the 20 pounds in the last 3 months, she don't know that because I ain't seen her in over a year. So, so there's that. And then the hardest person to get a clearance from would be the MFM. And I'm not I think I need the EKG and chest X-ray on deck before I go see him. So, excuse you, sir. You threw your tablet over here because you want to get down, and so now you have to live without it. So stop throwing your tablet. You throw it again, you're gonna live without it. So you need to chill
Right?
because you were acting up. So, so all of that's going on. So I don't know if I'll be able to get in and get all these other appointments done and get these clearances in time for a July egg retrieval cycle. But what they did tell me is if I don't make July, the next cycle that I would be able to do would be September. They're not doing the egg retrieval cycles in August. So I don't know, but that actually might be better anyway, because the endocrinologist, who's like kind of like a naturalist as well, he was saying, I don't suggest you do IVF until the fall, too much COVID out here, right? And so I'm just like, well, maybe it'll be better for me to do a September cycle. So maybe that's like lining up. Um, and it'll give me some more time to lose some more weight, even though I wanted to get back down to 235 by July. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm tracking, but I still got 30 pounds to drop to get there. And we're already halfway through May. And then I got June. So that's a lot of weight to lose in a month and a half. I don't know if it's gonna happen. So September will probably be better. But I feel like with all this going on, his shard 3,500 might as well be a million. I'll be calling every hour on the hour. Yeah. So I mean, with all this going on, I just feel like one, the devil was after me, right? The devil always comes after my finances every single time. It's the one place I'm the most unsure about because of my family situation and everything like that. Finances is the one place that I have nobody to go ask for help with. If I need a place to live, there are people I could, stay with or couch surf or what have you. But there is nobody who can give me money, if I need money. So that is the one place that I'm the most vulnerable. So I feel like the devil comes comes at me that way. However, that being said, I have always been blessed when it comes to money. Even when I can't see where I'm going to find it, it always shows up right on time, So money is something that I have never chased in my entire life. And I honestly believe when you don't chase money, that's when you're the most blessed with it. So, God has been taking care of me there. And so as I got over the initial shock of all I got to do, like with my house and how expensive that is going to be, once that settled in, I came to the realization that, sometimes God puts us in these or allows us to be put into these uncomfortable positions to make us move. Right. So I feel like I must be like vibrating on a whole other level, or something big is trying to happen for me, because all of this stuff is the last thing I want to be bothered with in a year that I'm trying to do IVF again. So, but I feel like things are lining up. And, it's coming along the way it's supposed to come along. For the time being, I do have insurance with my house. It's just bonded. I just have a little bit of extra time while they work out the issues with my house, right? So I got like a month, roughly a month and a half, maybe a little bit longer than that, before I won't have insurance at all on the house until I get these things fixed. So work has been stupid busy, so I haven't really been able to like call these places and get estimates and stuff, but a lot of that is calming down, so I'm able to get that going this week and get all the stuff in place. But I've been making some moves financially that works better for me. Is going to put me in a better place, and all these things that I need to do to the house, which I said if I got pregnant again, I would be looking for another house anyway, because I would have officially outgrown this house, which only has 3 bedrooms. With a second baby, by the time baby G is 7, I would want him to have his own room. So I need like a 4-bedroom house because the third bedroom here is really my office, whether I use it or not. But it's my office, so I want to maintain my office. So I will be looking for another house anyway. So I'll be looking to do that in the next 5 years or so, provided that I get pregnant again. So all these things that I have to do to the house only increase the resale value of my house, right? So I would probably have to get them done anyway or snatch money off the sale price if I was to sell the house um, to somebody. So it's not horrible, but if I'm going to get the work done, at least I'll get to enjoy it for a while, right? But it's tough. It is so tough. So I'm just trying to remain sane as much as I can. When people ask me how you doing, I say keeping my head above water, making a way if I can. Okay, because you really feel like you're drowning in a lot of this stuff. Yeah, it's still progress. Congrats again on the 20 pounds. Thank you, Shar. Yeah, so I'm proud of my progress. I'm proud of like where I am right now. I'm proud of like, what I'm doing, what I found to make weight loss actually work because I haven't published these videos, but I've been working on my weight since last year. And I've been trying everything, and you think it's gonna work, and then it just doesn't work. And a lot of that has to do with, I don't know, maybe hormone imbalances in my body or just my general insulin resistance, that not going well and all of that. And it's just, when weight loss is something that you have to do, to make this happen. And it's stressful, right? It's a journey inside of a journey. It's stressful, and stress is the last thing you need when you're trying to get pregnant. And or especially going through IVF, stress is the last thing you need. And it's frustrating and it's depressing, right? When it's not working, you're doing what you're supposed to do and nothing is working. Like you're gaining instead of losing, or you're being absolutely perfect and the scale just doesn't move at all. And there are just no, I mean, there are benefits to your body, sure, but the RE is looking at your BMI, which requires you to drop that weight. So it's tough. It's tough, but my RE, not my RE, my endocrinologist, he doesn't know all that I'm doing to make the weight loss happen. He just knows the weight loss is happening. He just knows that my A1C went from 9.2 to 6.5 in 3 months. And he's very happy and excited about that. I'm happy and excited about that. I wanted to get under 7. I didn't know that I would get that far under 7. And I'm still trying to see what I can do to get my A1C more into the normal range. But for now, and the other thing I can say is this 20 pounds that I have lost has not been due to exercise or any diet. It has been, I want to attribute 10 pounds of it to the Ozempic. And then the other 10 pounds and hopefully more, I'm attributing to some of the other stuff that I'm doing, which has nothing to do with diet or exercise. So we will talk about that in some other videos. Before I talk about that, I just really want to get a gist on whether that's what's really working for me before I talk about it, because I don't want anybody to like jump. But I'm really excited about it, and hope that I get to really talk to you guys about it and really like help somebody else out with it who might not otherwise have tried this particular method. So that's all I'm going to say about that for now. But as of right now, it's working. It's working. And so, and I see other benefits from it as well, like brain function, like the brain fog is lifting and all of that great stuff. And I also see some glucose benefits from it as well. I haven't been tracking my blood pressure, which I need to, especially going in with my primary care physician. So I need to see what my blood pressure is because I don't have any more blood pressure medicine, which is another reason why I got to get in with her. So hopefully my blood pressure is doing well. I don't have any symptoms or anything, but years of having high blood pressure, some of that tends to go away. So I want to start doing a track at least for the next couple weeks before I go see her, because she's going to want to see the last 2 weeks of my blood pressure. So I gotta go ahead and start logging that for her. And I should be getting some benefits from what I'm doing with my blood pressure as well. I know the weight loss will is definitely helping in that regard too. So, excuse me, mommy's talking. So, um, Rachel, what's ADF? I don't know what that is. I have still been taking metformin. Metformin never helped me lose weight, but it does help to keep my glucose from going too far up when I do eat carbs. Um, and then I think the Ozempic is helping to bring my glucose down, because its purpose is to um release the insulin that your body is creating. I will say though that, and I mentioned this before when I was pregnant with baby G, I did have the follow up ultrasound of my thyroid, um, for the endocrinologist as well. If you've been following me for a while, you know that the MFM told me that my thyroid ultrasound report mentioned that I had nodules on my thyroid. My thyroid is still functioning normally. It's actually functioning really well. My TSH is still under 2. So that's looking really good for trying to get pregnant as well. And so this recent thyroid ultrasound is saying that the nodules didn't get much bigger. They're still small, but he said, I guess the way they looked is, I think they said, how did he phrase it? He phrased it as mildly questionable, something like that, as far as how they looked. Which is a little concerning to me, because Ozempic has some um, Ozempic has some findings with I think rats of like thyroid cancer and stuff like that. So I'm interested in keeping an eye on it. So he said because it's mildly questionable. I don't think it was mildly questionable. I cannot remember the term he used. But let's just say it's mildly concerning, right? Um, about whether these nodules are something they shouldn't be. But what he said is they're too small to biopsy. Typically, they wait until they get to be 2.5, I guess, millimeters, or centimeters, something, whatever the measurement is, they wait for them to get to 2.5. They don't biopsy unless it's 2.5 or more. Mine is still under 2. They're like 1.9. So 1.99, something like that. So right now they're too small to biopsy. So we just watch them. Right now, my thyroid is behaving normally, and so there's no concern. But I mean, there is concern. There's something there and it shouldn't be there, and it doesn't exactly look the best. So I don't want to wait until the last minute, to do something about them or find out whether they're more concerning or not. But I mean, that's another reason to get these eggs out if I'm gonna have another baby, right? Just in case they turn out to be something that needs some treatment that would mess with my fertility and all of that. So that's just another another thing that's going on. But I mean, I'm glad that I mentioned, my maternal grandmother having a goiter, because otherwise he might not have ever did the ultrasound of my thyroid when I went in to meet with him, and we might not have found these nodules at all. So now that we know that they're there, nodules can come and go, and I'm not on any particular medication to shrink them or anything like that. And again, like I said, the thyroid is functioning normally. It's actually functioning really well. So, there isn't a whole lot of concern there, but now I guess they're not looking so great, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with the Ozempic. Alternate day fasting. Okay. So, Rachel, the thing about the fasting is when you're insulin resistant, you can't really fast, right? With the insulin resistance, any amount of fat, like I literally need to eat every 4 hours, or my glucose tanks dangerously. Um, so I, fasting is not something that's gonna work for me at all. Um, okay. Hi, Jess. I'm really sorry to hear that you feel this way. Um, I think that I know you're only 15, but my suggestion to you would be um, to, maybe talk to your parents if your parents are around and get you into some therapy. And if you have people around who can help you with the baby until you work through your issue, would be the best, right? Right now, we don't, it's not healthy for your baby or for you to feel this way on a regular basis. So, it's not too late if you, maybe want to consider adoption, but I think you should. I mean, the baby is here now and it's a human being and needs to be protected. So, what I would suggest to you, Jess, just to cut in, I'm sorry for everybody else. I don't want anybody to go ham on this young lady if this is even a real post, but I just want to respond in a real way. The baby is here now. It may be a lot on you. 15 is very young. I don't know if you have family. Hopefully you have family around who can help and support you. But more importantly, if you can get in and have some therapy, get some therapy because you might be experiencing postpartum depression, and that might be part of why you're feeling this way, right? Postpartum depression is a very serious thing. And a lot of women endanger their children with this condition. So the important thing is to get some help. If you don't have insurance, there are state. I don't know where you live, but there are usually state programs where you can get at least evaluated for postpartum depression, and they can help you with some resources where you can get some help with how you feel and your mental state. Okay. So, okay. All right. I'm so glad that your mom and dad are very supportive. I want you to talk to your mom and dad if you can about how you're feeling and ask them to help you get some therapy, right? Just somebody to talk to. I'm not saying medication, but somebody to talk to about your feelings and help you work through them. That's important. And if they can help you a little bit more with the baby when you're having these feelings, right? If ever you feel frustrated with your baby, if the baby's crying a lot, it is okay to put the baby somewhere safe in a crib and a bassinet, where the baby cannot fall or hurt themselves, and close the door and take a moment for yourself while the baby cries. You don't have to stay in the room. You don't have to hold the baby. It is okay for you to put the baby in another room where they're safe. It's okay for the baby to cry for some time, and babies can cry for a long time. But every mom needs a break from situations like that. And it's okay for you to put them in another room. I'm not saying don't leave the house, don't leave the baby alone in the house, but you can put the baby somewhere safe where they can't, roll over or fall off or anything and hurt themselves in a crib or in a bassinet. Just close the door and go in another room where you can get some time to yourself to calm yourself down, work through your feelings. If somebody else is home, maybe ask them to take the baby for you while you step out and go for a walk, right? Whenever you feel stressed. Um, or you're feeling really irritated with the baby, if there's somebody who can watch the baby while you go for a walk outside if the weather is nice, that will help. That will help a lot. Okay. So thank you for your post, and I'm glad you're reaching out for some help in some way, even though I don't know you. Hopefully, something I've said will be helpful for you. Okay. Being a mom is hard, no matter what age you are. Okay. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. Whew. All right. I felt like I said a mouthful. um, thank you. Thank you, honey. All right. So yeah, so there's a lot a lot going on with me. I'm recording through. Hey Breezy, how you doing, huh? I'm going through all these medical things, the getting back to my TTC journey, because I know that's what y'all are most interested in. But all of this is part of it. So I am going down his checklist. I got my mammogram done. I got my pap smear done. Pap smear came back clear. Um, Mammogram, still waiting to hear. I just got the screening. It wasn't a diagnostic. As far as I know, it's fine. They didn't say anything. And so that's two things checked off, because I had not had a pap smear or a mammogram since 2018. So when I made the appointment for my mammogram, I kind of got a little scolding from the lady making the appointment. And I said, I'm a new mom. I'm a new mom. I got pregnant in 2019. She said, oh, okay. I was about to say, you're going too long. Now that I'm over 40, it's definitely time to get in there. So especially with like all these other medications and stuff, you just want to make sure everything is good. So like I said, everything is kind of falling in place. Me trying to do IVF is kind of forcing me to get these things done and whatnot. So as far as my blood work from the RE, the only thing bad really that was on it, that was unexpected, was the fact that my hemoglobin was really low. Low normal was 11, mine was like 9, which explained my fatigue. I've been so tired all the time. Even when I felt like I had a good night's sleep, it's just kind of like, why am I so tired all the time? And when I saw that my hemoglobin was 9.0, I was like, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. I need to, get on my iron supplements, and get that back up. So my energy is a lot better. I do still get tired in the evenings. Maybe I need a little bit more iron. I need to have a follow-up appointment with the RE, because it's been 2 months since I had that blood work done. So maybe he'll want to do a follow-up. I know he definitely wants to do a did it die? It died. Okay, so maybe it's time to take a nap. So he'll probably want to do some follow-up blood work, of course, before starting IVF. So just to make sure my hemoglobin is straight. But I have been taking the iron. I've been feeling a lot better fatigue wise. So so there's that. No. Come on. Get up here, baby. Get up here. So so there's that. There's a lot. Like I said, I have been filming through it all. I'm just trying to get y'all the quick and dirty, because I know I haven't really been posting on Instagram, and I did post that I saw the RE, and I am making my way through the checklist, and it's been three months since you guys have saw me, so I'm getting a lot done, and I have a lot to get done. It just seems like there's just no room on the calendar for like anything. My birthday skated by in April. I didn't say anything. I just really wanted to like chillax. I didn't even take the day. Well, my birthday was on a Saturday. I spent the Saturday with a friend, with my mom friend, And she had like a cake, and they sang happy birthday to me, and all of that great stuff. And Baby G actually sang happy birthday, which I wasn't expecting him to say happy birthday when the when the cake came out. So that was really cute. Unfortunately I couldn't get that on camera because he wouldn't sing while I had the camera, right? So he kind of sang unexpectedly. So, but it would have been really cute to get him saying happy birthday, singing happy birthday, because he does like to sing and stuff. So, all right. Come on. All right. So, Breezy. Yes, I'm glad to be here. Like I said, 3 months. We've been making it, right? The blessing is that we're here today to be here on this video. So it's been a lot going on, a lot of stress, a lot of appointments, a lot of things to do, a lot of things that cost money. And but I've been making it one way or the other. Come on, turn around. No, you want to get down, but it's nap time. It's long past your nap time. It is long past your nap time because it is 4 o'clock and you've not. It's after 4, almost 4:30, and you have not had a nap yet today. Yes, so you need to chillax and close your eyes. You want to try it?
No.
No. So.
Whoa. Whoa.
Come on. You lifting mommy's shirt. Oh, you dropped the tablet. You lifting mommy's shirt up. The people don't want to see that. Okay.
Okay, potty.
You gotta go potty?
Yes, potty.
I don't think you have to go potty. You're just using that as an excuse to get down. Don't bite your nails. You sleepy?
Potty.
Go potty in the corner. And you, Lord have mercy. Go potty. I'm watching you. Go potty. You pulled that off the chair, so now that's in your way. So you go ahead and go potty. He just wanted an excuse to get down, y'all. He don't really have to go. Because now he's in the window looking out. Hold on, let me fix the camera because he knocked us over. I don't see you going potty. Go potty or come back. Don't play.
Okay.
Just have a seat. Excuse me, sir. Go potty. You're so easily distracted. No. Jaden.
Okay.
Don't take that off.
Okay.
I said don't take it off. No, sit down and go potty. Okay. Come on. I don't bring to mommy. Don't just drop it on the floor. Go get it. Come on, sir. Sorry, y'all. This is what I go through. Interesting, very interesting name. We are doing okay. The little one is giving me a run for my money today. Constipated cockroach. That's interesting. But welcome to the live. Breezy, have y'all been noticing the cost of supplements increasing along with everything else? Yes, girl. $4.07 for a gallon of milk. Okay. And if I order it on Walmart online for pickup, it's $4.20 for a gallon of milk. I'm pissed. Everything is more expensive, and I think because all my supplements I get from Amazon, and You know, gas prices. Listen, I don't know about y'all. I know in California gas prices are crazy, but the regular gas got here up to 450, 451. I think was the highest I saw for regular. So, I mean, this car I got, or this SUV, whatever. Fortunately, I don't have to go anywhere to work. Most of the gas that I use is taking baby G to the sitter and coming back, so I don't have to get gas that often. But I buy mid grade, and mid grade is 480. Okay, I just spent $80 to fill up my tank, and I'm mad because the gas literally jumped 50 cents in like a couple of days. So, excuse you, sir. You come back over here. Come here. One, two, because I haven't seen you go potty yet. Okay. Now he going potty. My inositol went from 19.99 to 27. Good, 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 good. I think it's gotten popular. Also, the myo-inositol that I usually buy is not even sold on Amazon anymore, and um, it looks like they're selling it with like a what do they call it? D-Cairo inositol. Um, and so that seems to be the going thing now. So if you were getting myo-inositol like in a powder or whatever by itself, they're like changing that now. So now the people aren't selling it by itself as much anymore. You're finding it mixed with something else. Jaden, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you finished? Are you all done? I don't know what he's doing. So, so yeah, a lot of that is going on, but fortunately, I had it on subscription, and so I've got a few canisters in here I wasn't using, so I should start using them. But when I'm ready to buy it again, yeah, I'm gonna have to find something different. I used to order black seed oil as it was said to be a cure all. I thought it would help with my constipation. It raised by like, oh, really right now, so I refuse to pay it. So I decided with being constipated. Oh man. Um. Well, have you tried like Senna? Come here. Where? I don't see a bug. Where do you see a bug? I don't see a bug. There's no bug on you. Come on. Oh. Put this on and get back up here. Oh no. Come on, don't knock the camera. Don't knock the camera over, please. You're holding on to it for no reason. Let go. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. There's no bug. Come here. All right, come on. Here, sit there. Oh, goodness me. All right, let me see if I can fix this again. Weird. I don't see a bug. There's no bug. That is a piece of lint. That is not a bug. Where do you see a bug? Mommy doesn't see a bug. Okay? You were up there on that windowsill. It's possible you had a bug coming on you. Oh no. I was considering stopping it, but it's the first thing I tried to help me lose and keep off weight and regulate my cycles. Oh yeah. Yeah, myo-inositol is very beneficial, especially if you have like PCOS. Can help regulate your cycles. It's also got some emotional health benefits as well. So it's a really good supplement to take. I don't know much about the D-Cairo. I'll have to do some research on the D-Cairo to see, but my quick research says that there is a certain balance of myo-inositol and the D-chiroinositol that your body naturally has, and so these supplements are supposed to mimic that balance. It's like a 4-to-1 balance or something like that. So that was the only thing I could find really fast on it, but I don't really know what D-chiroinositol does. But constipated cockroach. Do you take a probiotic at all? A good probiotic could help with your constipation, as well as and having that with a lot of making sure you stay hydrated and drink a lot of water, because not drinking a lot of water, but make sure you stay hydrated, because drinking water does not replace electrolytes. So you could be drinking a lot of water thinking you're good and hydrated, but the fact of the matter is your body could be low on electrolytes. The electrolytes are what helps your body hold on to water so that your body can become hydrated. Regular water will simply just run through you. But you need electrolytes to hydrate your body. So your electrolytes might be low, so that's something else to consider. Again, I'm not a doctor or a medical professional, but I'm a wealth of useless knowledge. So take it with a grain of salt. However, has his potty wash been working? The potty wash. Okay, so the potty wash was working. It was sending him to the bathroom. I feel like the potty wash was more of a reminder for me to send him to the bathroom. The problem with the watch that he had is it had one side that came open for the USB charging. What are you talking about? That's not a bug. You scratched your foot. So this is your own skin, baby. I don't know what you think you're looking at, but you scratched your foot. And so that's your own skin. There's no bug there. So the other side was sort of like glued into the band, and he kept pulling it out. And so the problem is now he separates the actual watch from the band, and the watch is easy to be lost. Like even when we're in a car, he like pulls it off. And so I'm afraid we're going to lose the watch. So I haven't been using it recently, more because he's been asking to go potty. He's been taking himself to go potty, and he's been doing that even at the sitter. So now that he's a lot better with that, he doesn't really need the potty watch. But on the weekends, I think the potty watch would still be good for me, because it would like remind me to sort of ask him to go potty when he hasn't gone in a while. We haven't made the transition to underwear yet for the potty training. I'd really like to make that transition to underwear. I've been waiting because he's been struggling with the number twos. He seems to be doing a lot better with the number twos now, especially when he goes on the big toilet. So when he gets a little bit better at the sitter with asking to go potty when he's wearing a pull-up instead of just going in his pull-up, that's kind of what he does here, is he'll just go in the pull-up without necessarily asking to go. So I don't mind cleaning up, like if he, peed on himself in underwear, I don't mind cleaning that up, but I don't want to clean up any poop in underwear. Like that's not the life I want to be living. So I just want him to get better at asking to go instead of just relying on his pull-up. And so the sitter told me he's been doing really, really well with asking to go, or so that she can, send him to the potty or take him to the potty. And, he pulls down his pull-up and he'll pull them back up and all of that great stuff with her. So now that he's getting better with that, I think probably the week that my sitter's going on vacation, the week of July 11th. So I have requested that very same week off, because I just don't want to be working with him home all week. So I'd rather, take that vacation, although my girlfriend said I should take 2 weeks, because that's not really a vacation because he's home with me. But excuse me, sir, turn around and sit down. So I think since I'll have the 12 days or so with him, we can try out the underwear again. at that time to see how he does. But I don't know. I might have some visitors then. I think that same girlfriend, she was talking about coming to visit. So if we're out somewhere, definitely he's gonna be in pull up. You don't have to go potty. You just want to get down. So cut it out. Chillax, sir. This is tired, baby G. This is how he acts when he's tired. And this is what I have to deal with. So yeah. So that's what's going on with the potty. Let's see. Don't say that busy. I just started my vitamins. Oh, yeah. Sure. All that means is you're already used to the high prices. look at the look at the PC screen. Here's the bug. Oh no. I'm a bug. Oh, a constipated bug. Oh, that's okay. But constipated cockroach, if you're really, that backed up, you could try senna. Senna is a herb that relaxes the bowels. So, and that's you can get that in a tea, or as a supplement. I know in the hospitals they'll give you the senna suppositories to, put up your bum to help you go. But they do sell senna as a herb tea that you can drink. That might help to have a little bit of that. Only thing I would recommend with the tea is don't start out brewing it strong because senna, depending on where you get it and like what brand, senna can be really effective, and you might wake up to like severe cramping in order to get things moving. So go easy on the senna and work your way up. Okay. On day 2 of the ubiquinol and myon dechironasto. Okay. All right, you getting there, Shar. You getting there. A donkey with cerebral palsy. Hi, great to see you live. What would you say is the best supplement for health? Donkey with cerebral palsy. I don't know. I'm not a medical professional. And I'm not even really a pill popper. I just have experience on myself. I would say, for health, I think everybody needs a great multivitamin because not everybody's eating like they should. It is always best to get your vitamins through food, but if you know you don't eat like you're supposed to, then you should be taking a multivitamin because you could be missing a lot of nutrients. Also, I would also suggest a good probiotic. Um, and if you're a woman, a good woman's probiotic with at least 30 billion microorganisms per my acupuncturist, because a woman's probiotic is going to have the ones that are, especially if you're TTC, it's going to have all the good bacteria for your reproductive area. And the microbiome of your uterus and your vagina goes a long way to helping embryos stick and healthy pregnancies. So that goes a long way too. So I would definitely, and also a good probiotic goes a long way for your immune system, especially in today's world with the pandemic and everything that's going on, COVID and whatnot. If you want to support your immune system, you got to take care of your gut health because your gut is 75% of your immune system. So if you are not already taking a good probiotic, then you need to get that in your regimen. But again, like I said, I am not a medical professional. I don't work in the medical field. I'm an IT girl. I just know what's been, working for me. Also, vitamin D also supports your immune system. So if a lot of us have been staying in the house in the pandemic, we've not been getting enough sun. So vitamin D is also a good supplement to take if you haven't been doing that. And then also they say zinc, vitamin C, but you don't have to take a whole lot of vitamin C. If you're diabetic and you're on like a continuous glucose monitor, taking a vitamin C supplement can affect the readings on a glucose monitor, so you'll want to be careful with that. But yeah, vitamin C, zinc, vitamin D, a good probiotic, and then you could probably get some antioxidants in there. So like elderberry, if you want to take an elderberry supplement to support your immune system, not necessarily not just for health, but to support your immune system. So I would just say multivitamin and then support your immune system because again, we are in a pandemic. There's the cold, there's the flu, there's all these other things out here. So if you want to support yourself in that way, you can look into those things. I don't have a particular favorite brand for you to get. Anything good for cerebral palsy? Unfortunately, I don't know enough. I don't have any personal experience with cerebral palsy, so unfortunately, I can't help you there. But if you could always go into not a GNC, but if you have maybe a natural herb store in your neighborhood, maybe you can visit that store and talk to the people there. Or maybe if you have like a naturalist that you can get in contact with that can help you find herbal supplements that would be good, that could help you there. I just don't know enough about the condition of cerebral palsy to help you with anything there. Alrighty. Okay. All right, ladies. Oh, there's one thing I did want to say, and I like I said, I've been filming through all my time. Is that for ladies who might be taking Ozempic or thinking about taking Ozempic if you've got insulin resistance, and the doctor's looking to prescribe that. One thing I found out, look, he's asleep. Just that. So I told you this was that was a tired baby G acting up. One thing I did read about the Ozempic is, and this is in the paperwork of Ozempic, and that is you are to stop Ozempic at least 2 months before attempting to get pregnant because it lingers in your system. And it's been known to cause like birth defects. And so one of the questions that I had for the RE was whether I needed to stop at 2 months before an egg retrieval. So the randoms are on their way in here. Hi, Mike Hunt. Let me, you know what, before I get into this. So the RE couldn't give me an answer on whether I should stop it before the egg retrieval. And he said, depending on the type of drug Ozempic is, I might need to. So he referred me back to the endocrinologist. So when I talked to my endocrinologist about it, he is suggesting that I stop the Ozempic at least a month before egg retrieval. So if you've been with me from the beginning of the live, where I mentioned that I was trying to do like a July egg retrieval, but it's now looking like it'll probably be September. They're not doing any egg retrieval cycles in August. So probably because they're doing a lot of transfers in August. So they probably alternate every month. But it's looking like September is probably better to give me a little bit more time on the Ozempic, a little bit more time to lose some weight. But I'm trying to get to the transfer before the end of the year because my deductible is already paid. So I'm trying to take advantage of that as much as I possibly can. But I think September puts me in line to at least get a transfer, and I'm hoping to get pregnant on the first go. If not, then hopefully it leaves room for me to maybe do a second egg retrieval. And in reality, after 2 egg retrievals, I'm done. So whatever comes out of the 2 egg retrievals, if I even get that far, that's going to be that. I don't mind going into next year doing just a transfer. But I want to get as much as I can get done this year. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. So I just wanted to put that out there about the Ozempic because I know we were talking about it earlier, but for anybody who's still following that, I wanted to put that information out there because I think that's important, this being a TTC channel. And that's talking about, trying to get pregnant and all of that. I am on these medications. However, some of the stuff you got to come off before you get started. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, Mike, let's see. Recently accidentally got this girl pregnant. She has since had the baby, but she doesn't know I'm the dad. Do I tell her? Do you tell her whether you're the dad? How do you know that you're the dad? And 29, but she was only 14 at the time, so I'd rather stay incognito. But then I do want to be in the kid's life. I thought she was older, and she said she was 19 at the time. Okay, so Mike, I'm a regular schmegular person. I'm gonna tell you right now, if it were my daughter, I'd be calling the cops on you. Now, you can sing that song about her telling you that she was older, but in real life, these little girls do lie, and I'm not blaming her. But I got to put some onus on you. If she was 19, she should have had an ID. You should have checked for it. Okay. Um, you're too old. Okay. You're too old and you need to know better. Now, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, if it were my 14-year-old, I'd be calling the cops. Just saying. At the end of the day, if it is your baby, you got some responsibility. And the reality here is, I don't know what kind of family she comes from, but if she asks for any state aid, they're going to want to know who the daddy or potential daddies are, and they're going to come looking for you one way or the other. So, if you want to know, uh, she had a fake one, you think. So you saw an ID and it said she was 19, or no? I don't want to hear. I mean, a fake ID when you see one. So, I mean, if she, I don't, like I said, I don't know what kind of family she comes from, but if she applies for state aid, what they want to know is who's the daddy and what information you got on them. So if she know your name, the state may come knocking on your door by way of a letter in the mail, asking for you to hand over your DNA. And ain't nothing you can do about it. But if you want to be in a child's life and you want to be responsible, I'm asking you to be responsible if that is your baby. So, but the first thing is determining whether the baby is yours or not. So I would suggest a DNA test. If you don't want to wait for the state to come asking, then, maybe you can get with this little girl and her parents. And maybe if you go to her parents and say that she lied to you about her age, you didn't have any intentions, but you believe you might be the father of her child and you want to get DNA tests to be exact. But if you now know that she's 14, hopefully you have cut your romantic ties to this young lady and is not continuing in that activity. So I'm being real serious here with my answer. I don't know how serious you're being. I'm just saying. So, whether the ID is fake or not, if you know where this young lady lives, maybe not so much focus on her, but focus on the parents. So hopefully they don't call the cops on you. I mean, like I said, if it were my daughter, I would the first, and I found out that her baby daddy was 29. I'm calling the cops, but that's because you didn't approach me. If you approached me in an adult way, indicating that you want to be responsible for this child that's been created, but that you believed her to be older, and you have now cut all of those romantic ties from this young lady, this child, I might be a little bit more lenient. I can't say I'm not in a position, but I'm just saying responsibility goes a long way. So hopefully you're not just over here trying to make fun or make light of a situation on somebody else's channel. Granted, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a medical professional. I am a parent. So from my parent perspective, I think responsibility goes a long way. If you really want to be in the child's life, then take the steps as a responsible adult. You're 29 years old to talk to this little girl's parents and get that worked out. Okay? Okay, I hope that helps. All right, this live is going on quite a bit. I don't know how many of you all are left. Um, so, um, if there are any questions, I'm happy to answer those. I mean, this doesn't have to be a 3-hour live like the last one. I know it's a Sunday. People are going on about their day. Who's still with me out there? Hi, Bendover. How are you? Interesting name. As long as you keep it respectful, you can stay in the room. All right. I see we got about 8 people still in the room. Sure, you're still here. The trolls are out in numbers. Yeah, they seem to be. I don't know. I feel like the questions aren't necessarily disrespectful, but if I can give out some sound advice, I don't mind. I don't mind it. I think some people just need attention. So, but if I can give sound advice and a little bit of education with that attention, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Any of you ladies still in here? Still in here with me? Let me know. I know some of y'all might be going about your day and just listening in. But you know me, I need y'all to engage in order for me to keep talking. I love to talk, I do. But that's pretty much my life catch up. It's been super busy over here. Baby G is always on 1,000. We're just trying to get used to each other at this point. And I'm working on baby number 2. We're working down the checklist, and I got to get my house together. I got to get me together. It's just a lot going on. All right, Mr. Ben. I asked you to keep it respectful. I don't want to say this is an adult live, but it's a serious topic that we talk about here in trying to conceive. If this is not the topic for you, hey Rachel, glad you're still here with me. But Mr. Ben, if this is not the topic for you, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. I'm not here for jokes. I'm not here for play, as the Tremo and Keisha, if y'all watch that channel. So we're not here for play today. Unfortunately, I don't have the tolerance for it. I'm going through too much in life. So if you're just looking for somewhere to make trouble, okay, Ben. You're just going to go in timeout now because clearly you're not listening. All right. Next. So, um, ladies, what is going on with you all? Rachel, you're still here with. I know you were working on your TTC journey. Where are you in your journey right now? I'm not trying to be nosy, only if you want to share. And have you lost? I know New Year's you were saying you You lost a lot of weight on the Ozempic. Have you continued to lose weight on the Ozempic? I don't know if you were. I don't know if you were in when I was saying I only lost the 10 pounds on Ozempic. Author sleep. I'm sorry. Um, I don't remember, but don't blame my heart. Blame it on my mind. I don't remember. Uh, but thank you for joining the live today. So we've had a lot of people come through. I know we've got 9 people on the live right now. If you haven't hit the like, go ahead and smash that like button. Help me out here. Help me pay some bills. No, I got a lot of stuff going on with the house, so you can help me pay some bills. Just smashing that like button. If you haven't already. But it's been an hour and 40 minutes that I've been live. So now that it's gone a little quiet, I guess we can either end the live or hi Wahab, how are you? We can either end the live or if there aren't any more questions, and I can get back to cleaning. I'm just taking a break because like I said, my back is not 100%. So I just came in here to take a break. Sure, trying to remember what other vitamins you need. Okay. Salam alaikum. Okay. I'm not Muslim, wow, but alaikum assalam. I at least know that much. Okay, trying to remember what other vitamins. All right, sure. So you're already on ubiquinol and the myo-inositol. I'm sure you're already on your prenatals. Like I said, probiotics is good for everybody, but I would recommend a good woman's probiotic. But as far as other fertility supplements, I would say NAC, that's N like Nancy, A like Apple, C like cat. NAC to help with your glutathione. That also goes to egg quality. And you've already got the myo-inositol. So I'm trying to think what else is on the top of my list. Definitely NACs. There's quite a few others, but they're not necessarily at the top. But NAC is definitely on the top. Myo-inositol is on the top. Ubiquinol definitely on the top. And vitamin D, probiotic. Those are my top. Now I do take a few others, like I take L-arginine, acetyl L-carnitine. I have taken magnesium, which also helps with blood pressure. And I have taken, I'll have to look it up. Look up the rest. Thank you for the flowers, Wahab. Let's see, Rachel Faye, 54 pounds. Congratulations. That is great. That is awesome. Awesome. I'm telling you, Ozempic, I lost in the first week, I lost 5 pounds. In the second week, I lost 4 pounds. In the third week, I lost 1 pound, and then nothing after that until I started doing something different. So I went 4 weeks on Ozempic, losing absolutely nothing before I started doing something different. Cat, get down, Cat. He's gonna knock over that trash bag and want to be real upset. But 54 pounds is awesome. Awesome. And that, because I know New Year's, you said 28 pounds in the first 4 weeks. So that means you lost another 18 pounds. That is awesome. Congratulations, girl. You are gonna rock your whole pregnancy out. And you're in the process of buying donor eggs. So that's good. That's good. You're gonna rock it out, girl. I see you getting pregnant on the first go. And hopefully, with the weight loss, your has your insulin resistance gotten any better with the weight loss? All right, let's see. Usual stuff, BCG, probiotics. Okay. Hi, Amy. Yep, we've been on here for 1 3/4 hours. So, you got any questions? I'm happy to help where I can. Can I please ask for some advice? Absolutely. Only missing the NAC. Yeah, get that NAC, girl. The NAC is good, good, good to your egg quality. Okay, let's see. I've been getting periods really often. Like instead of once a month, I've been having periods that last all month and stop for maybe a few days and come back. Doctor says I just have irregular periods. It says some women just have irregular periods, and that's normal. There's nothing normal about what you're experiencing. Sorry. Which doctor would this be? Is this your GYN that's been saying this is normal? Because it's not normal for a woman to bleed most of the month. As a matter of fact, I would expect your hemoglobin to be dropping, which can be very dangerous. You should not be bleeding most of the month. If anything, a GYN should be suggesting maybe a progestin or something to stop the bleeding and help get your cycles more regulated. Your general practitioner, yeah, they're not specialists in reproductive areas. So I would suggest, I would assume you have a GYN. You need to be talking to your GYN. I know you probably only see your GYN once a year for pap smears, but this is a situation that you need to be going to your GYN about. Hopefully you have a PPO and don't need like a prescription or a referral from your general practitioner. Just go see your GYN. But I would suggest you get in with your GYN to figure out what's going on with your cycles. It is not normal for a woman to bleed most of the month. That is not normal at all. Okay. You are welcome. Again, I'm not a medical professional. I'm just a woman here. So, yeah. No, the GYN should be your go-to for any matters of your uterus. Right. And I'm not knocking a general practitioner, right? General practitioners do pap smears as well, but they are not specialists in that area. A GYN is a gynecological specialist, right? They have additional studies and they pass additional exams and they know more about what's supposed to be going on down there than I think a general practitioner. So I just feel like, general practitioners have their place, but the reality is they're not the specialist in certain areas. And sometimes when you have an issue, it's important to see a specialist because a specialist might ask some questions that a general practitioner will not, and can get to the bottom of some things. And also, a GYN will give you some relief if this has been going on for a while. There is medications that can be used to stop that excessive bleeding. And if you've consulted Dr. Google at all, and I'm not saying consult Dr. Google for everything because you have to be very careful about what you find on Dr. Google. But most of what you find on Dr. Google will say if you've been bleeding for longer than 10 days, you need to be seeing your GYN. Full stop. So granted, your cycles are stopping, but then they're coming back on. Something is irregular about your cycle. And I don't know if you're like looking to get pregnant or anything like that, but if you're looking to get pregnant, this will be problematic to that process. So you want to get that straightened out, find out what's going on there. It might be that there's something going on with your lining. You might need a DNC to kind of get like a start over for what's going on in your uterus. DNC might not be the best thing, but I don't know how old you are, but again, bleeding most of the month is not normal at all. I don't care what your GP says. I'm telling you, and I'm not a medical professional, but as a woman, that ain't normal. That ain't normal at all. Let's see. Go to the gym occasionally, but to the GYN occasionally, but not sure if they'd be any help. Absolutely, they would. Yeah, my insulin and my inflammation markers went down drastically. That's fantastic. Fantastic. And I bet you feel fantastic too, Rachel. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. All right, Amy. Here I was. Okay. Now, okay. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. Next. People have too much time on their hands, y'all. Absolutely too much time. Absolutely too much time. I don't know why people really have nothing to do on a Sunday. Well, for anybody else, apparently Amy Watson wasn't being serious. But for anybody else who's watching this video, if you're bleeding all month, that is not normal. You should you should be consulting with your GYN. People are looking for attention today. I don't know what it is, but they are. Anyway, back to Rachel and Shar. Is anybody else still here? Oh boy. You know, people have nothing else better to do today. I'm just gonna put it this way. I'm not entertaining any more nonsense. If you have a funny looking name, I'm not responding to you. Really, I'm not. I'm over it today. So for um for the ladies who have been here, thank you. It's been great catching up with you. If there are no more questions, we can end the live here. If you have a few more questions for me, I'm happy to answer them, but and hang out for like maybe another 7.5 minutes. And we can end this live at 2 hours. I'm not judging you, honey. But any misstep in your comments here on this live, you'll be blocked. So there have been a lot of trolls in here today. I don't have the energy for them. So I'm just so fair warning, if you are a troll, you've been warned. Do you have a particular question? Is there anything that I can answer for you in regards to trying to conceive? Okay, you're saying you're not a troll. If you got a valid question, I'm here to answer it. Otherwise, we can end this live here. No more? All right. I don't know anything about African land snails. I don't know anything about them. Sorry, I can't help you there. But so we went from 5 to 11, now to 10 viewers. I wish I could see who was in here, specifically who. That would be great if I could, but it doesn't look like I can see. A lot of I don't know as many kids as long too many kids when you can't afford them anymore. Kids are very expensive. So as long as you can afford to feed them and give them their basic necessities in life and love, feed them, house them, clothe them, can have as many kids as you like. They really do, Rachel. I'm trying my best to be patient. They got a lot of patience too. So I'm trying my best to be patient. But I wanna give information where I can if I can help. But I would appreciate if the folks in the room stayed on topic. So if you're not a regular subscriber of my channel and you don't know anything or don't have any questions about a trying to conceive journey for humans, I'm not a veterinarian. I can't answer any questions about animals or amphibians. So, but yeah, so we've got roughly 2 minutes left. But Rachel, I'm really proud. I I miss your updates. Do you plan to make any updates on your channel? Um, I can't say autistic horse whether it's possible to pass your autism on. Autism is a spectrum. Plenty of what do they call it? Um, I forget the term. Neurotypical people have children who are on the autism spectrum. That I don't think it means that because you're on the autism spectrum that you will have children that are on the autism spectrum. So I'm not a professional, so I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't give any advice there. Yes, we will soon be so busy with school. Yep, I understand. My my videos are like almost 2 years behind, so I know what it is to be busy, girl. So, um, autistic horse, I'd say you have to consult your medical professional You have a GYN, or you can talk to perhaps a fertility specialist to see if they have a better answer on that, or better yet, you can talk to a genetic counselor. But unfortunately, I am neither of those, so I cannot help there. Sure. I can't think of anything right now, but we're neighbors. One day we should meet up at Disney Springs or somewhere nearby. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, girl. We can totally meet up. Hopefully somewhere maybe a little less crowded than Disney Springs. I don't know. COVID is still out here pretty big here. Oh, goodness me. I'm tired. And we have hit the 2 hour mark. All right. So now my kid is taking his nap. I'm going to see if I can't get him laid down in the bed and maybe take a nap myself. I'm tired. I think maybe I'm just hungry. I haven't had anything since breakfast. So this fatigue I'm feeling now could very well be a drop in my glucose. So, oh, we dropped a whole bunch of people. I guess it really does help to ignore, clowns need an audience, right? When you take the audience away, they go away. People have way too much time on their hands, way too much. All right. Too many fake accounts. Somebody needs to get on YouTube about allowing these people to create these little fake accounts. Mm-hmm. Hey, Shar, since now you're a Florida person, you think you visit Gatorland? I posted about it on my Instagram. I will eventually make a video, but that's probably the most Florida thing I have done in my almost 17 years of being here is going to Gatorland. So it's an experience to say the least. That might be pretty cool to check out, but I don't suggest you take your dog. But people had their babies there, younger than Baby G, like in the arm babies. But it's interesting. I'll admit I was scared for probably the first couple hours that I was there, and then I eased into it. Yes, clowns. Probably one person in all those. Yeah, and I'm noticing even the last one they've spelled GYN the same way, which sounds like the same person, right? So probably the same person every time I block. They come in with something new, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the same person, maybe different people, because the number of watchers seem to go up by like 5. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think people just got too much time on their hands. Oh, Everglades tour. I don't know. I always feel like I would fall out of one of them boats, and then I really get it by the gator. And I don't really want to touch one either. So, you know, but I don't know. It's a cool thing to do. But yeah, you would like Gatorland then. You would definitely like Gatorland. So they do Florida resident discounts where you can get in for like a real cheap price, like $10 or $12 or something like that. But and that usually goes on for like a couple of weeks or a month. Don't wait until almost at the end, because then it gets super duper crowded. But it's definitely an experience, right? I mean, there's way more gators than I'm comfortable with being around, and there are some real big papas in there, like super big gators. So if you like that kind of thing, um, I would recommend. I would recommend it. It was a cool experience, you know. But child, I'm scared to get too close. Oh, and y'all both held the gators. Oh, okay, then you could probably get the package that include the picture where you can sit on top of the gator's back and take a picture. I'm gonna tell you, I went with a friend of mine and her daughter, and she got that package so that they could get the picture with the gator. And her daughter, she stepped right on up, straddled that gator, got on there, took that picture. That little girl braver than me. 'Cause I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But you could see they have a show where the guys like wrangle the gators. They wrangle them right on out and do little tricks and stuff with them. So it's a cool experience. I mean, I would go again. I would go again. That's a little too Florida. You said you touched the gators. You want to touch one, you could touch a big one and tell all your friends. Instead of holding a little baby one, you can get on a big one about as long as you are tall or longer. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you that, like, I'm telling you, it's like I was excited to go. But then when I got there, it was like they were everywhere. And then you got to cross all these bridges and they swimming around in the water up under you and stuff. And I just got a little uncomfortable. And then it's like I want to pull out my phone and take video and take pictures. But now I'm thinking about me having butterfingers and dropping my phone and just not being able to retrieve it. It was just, I don't know, it just freaked me out for a little bit. Like the first hour, I was just like physically uncomfortable, and just not wanting to really like lean in. But the longer I was there, the more comfortable I got, and you can get pretty close to these things. You want to? Yeah. Only thing I would say is parking can be a problem over there, but I'm gonna listen out to see when they're doing another Florida discount, and then I'll reach out and see if y'all want to go. I wouldn't mind going again. There's plenty to see and do, and they have other things there too, like other animals and like birds and stuff. And they have a few different shows, and you can buy like the food where you can like feed the gators and whatnot. So, and the food is not like meat or anything. It's just like a snack for the gators. It's not really like feeding them. But they got gators of all sizes, and I mean a lot of them, a lot. Ray Ray ain't playing with nobody's gators. I mean, you don't gotta get up and personal with them. I didn't. Like I said, my friend, her daughter, her daughter is way braver, way braver. I mean, she's 8 now. She had to be maybe 7. Her 7-year-old daughter, she stepped right up there, straddled that gator. And I was like, I thought she'd be a little scared. She wasn't even the least bit scared to get up there. And I was like, go ahead, girl. I'm up here videoing the whole thing, like, oh my gosh, she did it. She got up there, straddled that gator, and took that picture. I guess it's like a once in a lifetime thing, but I don't know. I mean, they in control of the gator and whatnot, and the gator seemed pretty calm. I think when gators are fed, you know, they're not gonna put something up there that's gonna be a liability. You know what I mean? And this wasn't the gator they messed with for the show. This gator was out there specifically for the pictures, and then they didn't irritate the gator with the show tricks and stuff. So, but like I said, interesting to see. And I don't want to be the one that's up and close and personal with it. I'm just saying. Just, for all the people who want to do it, I'm here for it, but I don't need to do that. I don't need to do it. Nope, 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 nope. I'm enough with watching them on the other side of the gate or from a safe place where they can't get me. But I got some real, like, kind of freaky video, standing on the bridges and, but these gators are huge, so it's just, my baby stayed in the stroller the entire time. There was no danger ever of him falling in and, getting caught up by the gators. So, because people were like, you took your kid? I'm like, people have smaller babies there, I, ooh, ooh. That's all I can say. Woo. But anyway, um, like I said, we over the 2 hour mark, and I'm tired. I gotta find me some food. Oh, Lakeland, yeah, yeah. Oh, so you only like maybe an hour away, sure. Um, they walk around like they own the place. You know what's interesting? All the years that I worked for Lockheed, they always talked about the gators that would be sunning because there's like all these little lakes on the property. And I would always drive back there. I would never see a gator, never. And I've even talked to like the guards in the at the gate, and they would talk about being there on like the night shift and watching the gators cross the road from one water body to the next water body, like big gators, like 12-foot gators, and like they know they're there. But that's the thing about here in Florida, they don't remove the gators from the property as long as they're not aggressive. So like if the gator was to like, you know, start hiding up under people's cars in the parking lot, then they would call somebody out to remove the gator. But as long as the gators stay in the water bodies, which is nowhere near the parking and nobody should be walking there, I guess they keep them around. But I think the one guy was telling me how, because there's a wall on the property there and there's a middle school on the other side of the wall. And he said, like, sometimes the kids will be out there at recess and their ball would come over the wall and kind of like into that water body. And the kids would scale the wall, come over the wall, run into the water to get that ball. And he said he knew that they had like a 12-foot gator in that water body. So I said, well, somebody needs to be talking to that school, because who are watching these kids that they're able to jump a wall onto somebody else's property, off the school property, to come chase after a ball during recess? Who was watching them? Because they shouldn't be able to do that. Now that kid steps in that water, gets snapped by a gator, and then what? Who's liable then? It's certainly not the company, because the kids scaled the wall. They're supposed to be under the care of the school. Can you imagine? Oh, heaven forbid, God forbid, anything like that happens. But all of that's within the realm of possibility. And that's just super dangerous, super, super dangerous. So that's just super scary. But all right, ladies. So it just it looks like probably Rachel and Shar, that's all we got left in here. Oh, actually, probably not even that, because I'm in here too. So I count as one person. 2, 3 watching now. So Rachel and Shar. So it's just us. And it's been 2 hours. So just so people don't have too much to watch for the playback, I'm gonna end the live. Thank you, ladies, for hanging out with me and letting me release all the drama that's been going on for the last 3 months. I just wanted to come in here and give an update, let everybody know what's been going on with me, with baby G, with what's been going on with the house, with what's going on with TTC and baby number 2, and all that there is to do. So hopefully it won't be another 3 months before I come back here. Today's the 15th. Hopefully I can come back in like another month and give an update. And I was trying to do it once a month. So I'm gonna see if I can't get back in here once a month. But I be tired, y'all, and I only had my weekends to do all my cleaning. I was cleaning for half of this morning, and then it still took me like an extra 2 hours to get in here from when I really wanted to come in. So I do thank y'all, and these lives are what they are for all the great questions that you guys always ask. And so I don't know how comfortable my baby is, but he looked like he might get a crook in his neck if I don't get him in the bed soon. So thank you again for watching. As always, we'll reach out in a week. Have a great evening. Thank you. You guys have a great one too. Sticky baby dust to all those TTC. Bye.